I don't understand why you don't understand
her
about
butt was nice looking.
Well, why do you even say
I'm
that?
Larry.
And I'm Joe Bump. And that's news to us. Sometimes you just gotta be quiet.
Obviously.
So, speaking of not being quiet, Lil Uzi, you know who it is?
Not at all.
Me neither. Vert is her last name, I guess. Or his last name. Spends $24 million on pink diamond face implant. What does it even mean?
Spends $24 million on a pink diamond.
This can't be real, right? This is not real news. No. So Liz Uzi Vert is debuting. Debuting? How do you say it? It's debuting, right? Debuting. Is that really?
Pretty sure.
Is that how you spell it?
Pretty sure.
I've never seen that word spelled out before.
Well, maybe you should learn English.
So this person is debuting some very extreme jewelry. Debuting. I've never seen that word printed out before my entire life.
Keep saying it, and eventually it'll be a.
Well, it's pretty crazy. It makes sense now that I read it. It says debuting.
Yeah.
But I always thought it like DEBWING or something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, the 26-year-old rapper showcased a $24 million pink diamond attached to his forehead. It's a dude? I thought it was a chick the whole time.
I think it's a rapper.
It's a dude, though.
Yeah.
Who would put a pink diamond on their forehead? It's a dude.
Why not?
I don't know, man. $24 million?
I know.
For $24 million, I put something better on my body than a pink diamond on my friggin' forehead.
What would you put on your body for better than $24 million in a diamond?
I'd spend about $5 and get myself like a new shirt, and then take the other $23,999,994, and I would spend it on something else, like a Happy Meal or something. I don't know, freaking anything.
That's a lot of Happy Meal.
Right.
You'd be pretty happy.
Exactly right. This dude has a pink diamond on his forehead. He did it on social media Wednesday, February 3rd. That was just the other day.
That was yesterday.
Well, I didn't know if you were
doing
dates.
By the time this comes out, but that was yesterday
for us. This star, I'm not even saying the star, this star revealed that he spent the past 4 years paying for a $24 million natural pink diamond. I mean, that he planned to have implanted on his forehead via page 6. So not only did this dude do this, but it wasn't a spur of the moment decision. It wasn't like, hey, we're drinking at the bar, but you know what would be a good idea? I get a tattoo. It says my girlfriend's name on the arm. Like, that's a bad idea, right? Yeah. But it's spur of the moment. The next day you regret it because you were drunk the night before. You realize how dumb you were. This guy had 3 years to figure this shit out. 3 years!
And he's putting it on his forehead.
3 years. I mean, I don't get it. You can't be that good of a rapper.
$24 million worth, obviously.
Well, that doesn't take much these days. These kids don't know rap.
So do you get a loan for that, or I guess he has that money already?
Well, he said the diamond is between 10 and 11 carats and comes from his favorite jewelry designer, Elliot Ellenate. Elliot Ellenate. Who has a name like that?
I don't know.
It's like Jim Jackson.
2 E's, double E.
Or Jack Jackson. Bob Roberts.
Larry Lawrence.
Bill Williams.
Lawrence Larry.
Joe Josephs. I can't think of any more. You got anything else?
No.
Okay. Alright, this is in quotes, guys. Yes, my Bugatti can't...
What's a Bugatti?
It's a car.
Oh, okay. My Nugatti.
Yes, my Bugatti can't even pay for it. But all my cars together, plus home, this took so long, now I can get this money, he explained. Well, if your Bugatti, or what's it called? Bugatti.
Bugatti.
I think Bugatti is something completely different. I think it's something gross, to be honest with you.
Yeah, probably.
I think it's like a porn thing.
It sounds pretty gross.
I think it's like when somebody, like, for somebody's face, like, all the people together.
I would not know
what it's called? Anybody? No.
Who are you talking to?
I don't know. I think there's going to be a comment that's going to explain this 100% for us. So thank you very much to that commenter. But it says that car, I'm not going to say the Ford, I'm going to say Ford. It's easier. Can't even pay for it. All my cars together, plus my home. But then it doesn't make any sense. This took so long, now I can get this money. That's what he quoted. He doesn't make any sense.
Well,
but it says he explained. But where's the explanation? That's the question.
I don't know. And it's his money.
Well, he also reacted to a fan suggestion he should just put the diamond on a ring. It makes sense.
Yeah.
What does he think? He's Vision from... He's going to be the next Marvel movie? It's not a freaking Infinity Stone. I mean, what is this guy thinking?
I don't understand it.
Well, if I lose the ring, yeah, you'll make fun of me for losing a ring. I'm going to make fun of you for putting a freaking diamond in your forehead, you moron. I mean, that's way worse than losing a ring. People make mistakes. This is not a mistake. It's a 3-year contemplated decision.
I can tell you right now, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to make you lose your forehead. You see $24 million on your forehead.
I'll punch you right in the face for $24 million.
I'll take that.
But
you think chickenpox scars were bad? Wait till you see that scar. After I take that diamond right out of your forehead.
I'm going to take it. It's $24 million. So I'm sorry. I'm punching in the face. I'm going to take the diamond. So he also reacted to a fan suggestion he should just put the diamond. Did I already say that?
Yeah, I think he did.
If I lose the ring, yeah. I already said that too.
It's the story that keeps going on.
But wait.
Go ahead.
But he'll say he'll make fun of me. More than putting it in my forehead. Ha ha. Joke's on you. Ha 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 ha.
And he has insurance.
And yes, I do have insurance, he added.
Well, that's pretty smart. Because there's going to be a lot of people out there. Like, I mean...
He hashtag his picture of this. You know what it's called?
What?
He hashtag beauty is pain. I guess being an asshole is pain. Or a moron is pain.
Yeah.
Or editing this video is pain.
I just
Sorry, Thomas, too.
I don't understand why somebody...
I'll never understand it.
No, I never.
It's freaking moronic.
Yeah, it is. And I don't understand how... It's like, people get killed when they flaunt their money. This guy's got it right on his forehead.
Well, he's not flaunting. He's just putting the friggin' diamond on his friggin' forehead.
You don't think that's flaunting it by putting it right on your forehead?
It's a pink friggin' diamond, too.
Yeah, and everybody knows now it's $24 million.
This diamond is 10 to 11 carats. How big is that?
It's a big one. It's like that. It's like that.
It's pretty freaking big.
It's like, yeah, let me see. Yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
Look at me, guys. I have a friggin' diamond on my friggin' forehead. And I'm a friggin' moron.
Well, you know
and
what?
that's... Oh,
No.
We're not ending it?
No.
Sorry.
But speaking of debuting, we haven't...
Look at you using big words.
I remembered you saying that at the beginning of this story, about an hour and a half ago. But anyway,
Is that story too long?
That was a long story.
Really?
I think you repeated a few lines, just
twice,
a couple, or 3. We have a guy coming on now.
Why are you whispering?
Well, because he's
Lean in. Let me see if I can hear you.
he's the man that takes everything personally. So
Really?
yeah, be careful what you say to this guy.
Careful what you say.
You be careful.
You're bringing this guy.
I don't think I have a problem. You go on and on and on.
People.
All right. Well, let's bring him out.
Give me a heads up for once. It's freaking ridiculous.
Well, welcome to the show.
Oh, you're welcoming me. I already got welcomed at the door when I arrived here. Now you're welcoming me again. Do I look like a guy who needs 2 welcomes? I'm already welcome here. If I wasn't welcome here, I wouldn't be sitting here with you right now. You know what? This reminds me. This reminds me of, on my way here, there was this 4-way stop. And I tell you, this grinds my gears when this happens. I get up to the 4-way stop, somebody else pulls up, they have the audacity to try and wave me on. What, like I don't know I'm supposed to be going? I'm just driving. I'm going. Oh, don't go ahead. I'm already going.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
I'm not gonna say I'm happy to have him here.
Yeah. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Are you sorry it happened?
Yeah.
What, you think you're empathetic Emily over here, thinking you can just do this?
Did you just call me Emma?
I did. What's it to you?
Sorry.
I'm happy you're here.
You happy I'm here?
I think so.
I'm ecstatic.
Are you ecstatic, are you? Oh, we got an ecstatic empathic Emily here.
Why?
Do you want to switch seats?
I'm thinking I want to.
Oh, what, you want to switch seats? What? What, do I smell or something?
How can he hear us? He's got super hearing.
I got human hearing. Obviously you don't.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
If I don't look at him, is he still here?
You're sorry you offended me.
Is that what happens? I'm not gonna look at him.
You know, this reminds me of something else that happened the other day.
This is ridiculous.
So, I'm going to the store, and the door opens. Why the door open? It wasn't automatic. Somebody's there holding the door. Am I not able to hold the door myself? I can open a door. What? Am I paraplegic? I can open doors myself.
You just say thank you?
Are you trying to tell me what to do?
Nope.
Well, technically, I think a paraplegic could actually open a door.
So you're correcting me
A
now.
quadriplegic couldn't.
Yeah.
So you're correcting me now.
Oh.
No, we're
You're saying the terms I use aren't good enough for your stupid little news show.
Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa, sir. I mean, you don't need to call our show stupid. You're the one calling a paraplegic quadriplegic. I mean,
Yeah.
Paraplegic uses his arm. Quadriplegic doesn't. I feel like that you're the stupid one here. Makes sense, right? You got para, quad.
So I'm the stupid one.
Four extremities.
Hold it. You invite me to your show. You invite me to your show.
Our stupid show, though. No,
Why
say it
me-
again.
You're correcting me now even more.
You're crossing me now.
Oh, I'm crossing you.
Oh my God.
I'm crossing you.
Yeah, I think
feel-
you need to just slow your roll.
But you invited these just guests in our house.
Yeah, I mean, you're offending them.
All right.
So,
I
we
apologize.
didn't catch your name. What is your name?
Yeah, catch my name.
Yeah, I didn't catch it.
I was told it was supposed to be on the itinerary. I put a lot of effort into making sure that it would be on the itinerary. Did you not get the itinerary? Is that your fault or is that your intern's?
Well, it's probably our producer. He's pretty lame.
He's got really
So the
good hair.
producer's lame. The guy who makes everything on this thing work for you, he's the lame one.
Have you seen his head of hair, though? It's glorious. It's blonde.
What? You're saying that my head of hair ain't glorious?
It's not blonde.
He does make he makes a lot of mistakes.
That's not really fair at all, Larry. He's not here to defend himself. I mean,
I'm speechless.
I feel like
I'm
that
utterly
he did a really
speechless
great
right
job
now.
for us. Keep it. I don't know why.
I mean, he's a good guy, but
He's your son, for goodness sake. He's a good guy. He's a fruit
Speaking
of
of
your
good,
loins. He's a fruit of
While
your
I was at the
loins.
store earlier, I was getting my stuff checked out. Cashier's just like,
wait, I'm
alright,
sorry.
here's your thing. Have a nice day.
when they checking your stuff, who was checking?
Who said this?
Am I allowed to tell my story, or are you just gonna be interrupting me?
You say I was in checkout.
I said I was in the store, clean the gunk out of ears. You said that I don't want to hear it.
I'm sorry, I have one question. What stuff are you getting checked out?
Pharmaceuticals.
Okay.
Get his stuff. I thought he put his package.
I thought he was talking to. Good.
I'm speechless again.
No, Viagra, I get it. Pharmaceuticals.
So the cashier tells me, "Have a nice day."
Where's he from?
So what?
Can
Am I not allowed to have a nice day without your permission, cashier? What if I wanted to have a bad day? What if I wanted to have a decent day? What if I want to have just a day? What if it was nighttime, huh? You gonna tell me I have a nice night? You don't say that.
I bet you she would.
That makes sense.
Well, you have a good night,
Sometimes
sir.
some people say that just to be nice.
To be
though. I mean,
polite,
like,
though.
yeah.
Why does it bother you?
Yeah. Like
Are you insinuating
sometimes
that's bothering me?
Sometimes when we're leaving the studio here, I'll be like, "Hey Joe, have a good night."
I feel like your voice is insinuating that you have a problem with it.
Yeah, I think that you're a little wound up, a little tight.
You calling me wound up tight now?
I think it's an understatement of the century. I feel like that you could be wound up any tighter. I feel like
So not only are you saying I'm wound up tight, but you're saying that I'm an understatement. You're making fun of my height now. You're making fun of my height.
Are you
No.
making fun of his height?
I don't know how tall
Why would you
are
make fun of his height,
I feel
Joe?
like you're just as tall as me.
That's something you're not supposed to ask people.
I'm not supposed to ask people the size of their penis, not how tall they are.
You ask people the size of their penis?
Sometimes.
You ask people questions? What's wrong with you?
Only when I'm threatened by them. If I'm not threatened, then I don't ask them.
So what do you do?
So you say I'm not threatening. You're saying that I'm not threatening right now.
No, but I feel like if I'm threatened by
I'll
something,
tell
my
you what.
penis is bigger than
That
yours,
hair-
then it doesn't
That
matter.
hairdo's threatening me, right?
It's creeping up, right? He started off with the forehead, now he's got 5 men. It's crazy.
Look, I got a condition. I don't need to take this.
He's so worked
All right,
up.
I don't need to take this.
He threw his chair.
How would you do that, dude?
I didn't do anything.
Well, you know what?
Let's get. I mean, can we shake off some negativity here? He must have a small penis. I'm glad I didn't ask him the size of the
I
penis.
haven't left the studio yet.
Well, how big is it?
Bigger than yours.
I don't think so, sir.
How do you know?
Because I feel like that you would be so aggressive if you had a small penis. I think that's why you're aggressive. That's
They're calling
my.
me aggressive now.
Yes.
Stop when you're ahead.
He hasn't been ahead for years.
Wow.
That was intense.
I feel like I always say wow.
I feel like that.
Because there's a lot of wow
That's like your
factors on here.
go-to expression. Wow.
Wow. That dude, he really needs some. I think he needs some weed. Right?
I think he needs a lot of weed, not some.
I think he needs some.
Like some
he needs
weed
some-
brownies
seed-
and some
seed-
weed milk,
some oil,
and then some oil, and
Yeah.
then maybe a joint.
yeah. And then if that doesn't work, then I don't know what will.
Then I don't know. Yeah, eat all of it. Just
Yeah.
get yourself calm down, man.
I hope we don't have that dude
so
on here
bitter,
again.
dude.
I didn't like his hair.
No, I think
I
that
don't know what was up with that.
it was weird.
It was moving around. It,
it
was
was
like
weird.
really freaking me out.
I feel
So-
they. I'm sorry. I thought you.
So Joe,
Yeah, Larry.
yeah.
So,
So
yeah, something coming in.
yeah, I thought I heard something. It was a little static. You ever get that? Like, oh, that's right.
I haven't. I
you
have.
did
No,
last
yeah,
time.
one time,
Yeah.
and they've been gone ever since. What do you have? 2 years now? I only get one. You get two.
Well, sometimes, yeah. Sometimes over here. So
Whatever,
fallen iguanas possible in Florida due to chilly temperatures.
You said? Did you say falling iguanas?
Falling.
It's interesting.
NWS says. Did you know that? Did you ever hear anything like that?
I've heard of NWA. They're a rap band.
The National
Or
Weather
group.
Service. That's what NWS stands for.
Really?
Yeah. Well, you know, I tried
Makes
to-
sense. NWS,
Yeah.
National Weather Service.
It's
it
more-
starts with NWS.
Yeah,
I see how they do that now.
absolutely.
What does NWA stand for?
NWA?
Yeah, the band?
I really don't
Me
know.
neither.
National Weather Association?
Oh, maybe.
Sounds good to me. Well, that's
That's it's up. We did it, guys. Congratulations.
so. The National
We're nailing
Weather, the National Weather Service is warning Floridians to beware of falling iguanas as cold temperatures sweep the southern portion of the state. The southern portion of the state.
It's been getting cold
not the
in a lot of
northern,
areas.
the southern.
Well, it says something. Because
Yeah.
northern Florida does get cold from time
Yeah.
to time. But southern Florida
Yeah.
typically doesn't.
Well, it's that time again. It's cold enough for us to forecast falling iguanas here in South Florida.
So obviously it happens more often than not.
Yeah. Look out tonight and again on Wednesday night, which it's Wednesday. No, it's the day after Wednesday.
Hey, it does a good job, Mr. Calendar.
But next week is going to be really cold again.
It'll be Wednesday next
Yeah,
week.
so it'll
and
be
Monday.
Wednesday. Yeah. So temps will be in the third. I think I spit on myself.
I'm glad you didn't spit on me.
In the 30s and 40s. Brr.
That is cold. The 30s and 40s is cold.
My nipples got hard. So the Weather Service tweeted on Wednesday.
It's really going downhill.
Iguanas
I
will
mean-
climb up trees. This
I don't want to
is
hear about
pretty
your nipples,
interesting
though. I would
fact
like to
here.
hear about iguanas, but not your nipples.
They were- well, just like the iguanas do, that's how nipples go too.
I don't understand. There's no correlation.
You'll see it in the story.
I hope. I
Or
can't
hear
wait.
it.
I
You'll
can't wait for you to
understand.
tie
You'll
this
understand
in.
more.
No, tie it in for me, please.
So iguanas will climb up trees at night to rest,
Uh-huh.
right? When temperatures fall into the 40s,
Mm-hmm.
they can stiffen up and fall to the ground.
Okay.
Like your nipples, they stiffen up.
My
They don't
nipples
fall to the
don't
ground.
fall anywhere.
Well, they don't fall, but I mean they stiffen up. The iguanas won't be dead
What
though.
the F are you
They're
talking
not
about?
dead.
Neither are my freaking nipples, Greg.
They're just immobilized, as like nipples, and will bounce
Think
back.
they're moved.
They'll bounce back when they get some sun. That's
No,
kinda
it's
how
not.
it works.
No, I feel like you're way off on this.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm spot on. Even if they look dead as a doornail, they're gray and stiff.
Are you talking nipples
your
now
nipples
or
are-
iguanas? Like,
if your
what are you
nipples are
talking
gray,
about?
then
I'm
you're-
so confused.
You're
Is
probably
nipples
dead. No, I'm
talking
not talking about. I'm
iguanas.
talking about iguanas right now.
Not nipples.
As soon as it starts to heat up, and they get hit by the
It's
sun's
begin-
rays, they get rejuvenated. Just kind of like me. I get rejuvenated.
I don't
when
want to
it-
talk about you or your nipples, dude.
But Ron McGill, a communications
Say
director,
Ron?
Ron he's he's related to another Ron that we know, but his name is Ron McGill, communications director for Zoom Miami,
Both
told the
Irish.
New York Times in 2018
His nipples are hard.
the ones that survived the cold streak are basically passing on that gene.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
It's a little cold.
Couldn't pay attention. Your nipples are
It's
distracting
a
me.
little chilly in here. So iguanas can become aggressive and
Wear
bite
more
or
than one
scratch
shirt.
when they thaw out. So if you see the reptiles, leave them alone. So they'll bite you and they'll scratch you. Don't mess you up.
Wait, so you're saying if you touch a frozen nipple, it might bite you?
No, iguana. I'm talking about iguanas.
I'm so confused, dude. Where did nipples even come in this conversation?
I was just talking about being cold. Sometimes your nipples get hard when you're cold. I mean,
well,
that's not.
I haven't fact to tell.
Oh, do you?
It's not about nipples either.
But before the fact, hold it. This is just in.
Here we go.
We have to show the segment of a little bit of your interview.
Oh,
because this is breaking. This is breaking news, guys.
It's not breaking news, though. It's not breaking news.
It's breaking news for them.
It's breaking news that as a investigative reporter, I am blowing up.
But it's breaking news that guess what, guys? Pop has been released from jail.
Thank you very much.
Joe went out in the field. Again, putting your life on the line. Because that's what you do. You put your life on the line for
I
people.
do. For the investigative report it's tough. I'm going in jails.
He's going back into jail. Because guess what, guys? Snap has been arrested. And he's in jail now. And Joe's going to get the whole scoop from him.
It's not a big surprise.
Check it out.
I'm just trying to touch anything. I'm Snap.
You were just trying to touch it, though. Why are you always trying to grab things?
Because this is my interview. It's my story, not yours.
Wait, but I'm the
Who are you?
I am Joe Bump, the investigative
Joe
reporter.
Bump? Did you have a cereal? No.
Yeah, but I eat plenty of cereal, obviously.
We're cereal.
But I'll be honest, I never ate Rice Krispies. There's no freaking sugar in it. Cocoa Krispies, that's a good cereal right there.
Use a little sugar in your diet.
I could use a little more sugar.
Yeah, Snap, Crackle, and some Pop.
Why are you looking at me that you call me fat?
Nothing to do with fat.
Wow, you did a really great job.
Well, thank you very much for saying that.
I can't wait to watch the rest of this. Oh, and I forgot to say, we can only show a tiny little snippet here. Yeah. And that the rest of it will be coming out.
Yeah, watch a whole other video, guys. Sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
We put the effort in.
Well, I mean, I can't believe you put your life on the line like that.
Thank you very much for acknowledging that.
Such a place like that, and then, you know,
a dangerous, dark place.
I really don't think Snap did it either.
There's friends killing friends, maybe.
So do you think he did it?
No, I don't honestly, 100% honest with you, but...
Wow. So are you going to...
So
delve deeper into this?
As an investigative reporter, like I am.
Well, I look forward to this. I look forward to
I feel like the deeper you delve, the more you're going to investigate.
I actually feel like you're doing a better job than the authorities are doing.
I feel like that I'm almost above the law at this point.
I think you are above.
Almost majestic.
Like the law's down here.
Yeah, and then
you're up here.
And then here, and then there's Jesus, and then there's like my investigative report.
Jesus is up way higher than. Don't even put it there yet.
Not close. No. All right. Then there's the band called Jesus, and then there's me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm above them because they actually pronounce it Jesus, but they're not even that good to be honest with you. They do cover songs.
Yeah.
They get down the shore.
I can't wait to watch the rest of that interview.
You know, it's this weekend. It's the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's exciting about that. Are you excited about that?
Kind of. I think this is probably coming out on the Super Bowl.
Get out.
Okay, yeah, I believe
this is more exciting than the Super Bowl. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, probably.
Way more exciting.
I think it is.
Because who cares about the Buccaneers or the Chiefs?
Go Chiefs.
Really? You go Chiefs guy?
Yeah,
huh?
go ahead. Whatever.
I like the underdogs. Speaking of the underdogs, a football fan once dedicated his obituary to insulting an NFL team. True story. A lifetime Cleveland Browns fan, a season ticket holder, requested in his obituary for 6 Cleveland Browns pallbearers. At his funeral, he requested 6 Cleveland Browns.
This is the longest fact ever.
He requested 6 Cleveland Brown pallbearers at his funeral. Why?
Why?
Sorry, I'm not good at reading. Why you say?
I don't know. I don't remember what this.
So the Browns can let him down one last time. That's a good one.
Well,
that's news.
That's news.
I read it horribly.
Well, I'm Larry.
And I'm Weber.
That's news to us. Today's top story.
Are they really?
Do you have the top or do I have?
My story is top. Lil Uzi Vert spends $24 million on a pink diamond face implant. What is wrong with human beings?
I'm telling you. Yo, who's this guy?
Just live. We're filming here.
Yeah, we're filming. Did you have garlic today?
The 26-year-old rapper showcased a
What's going on here?
24 million pink diamond
Brother, worry
attached
about
to his
vampires.
forehead.
What are you doing?
On
This-
Oh, are you
social
finally
media.
ready?
Fine, you guys doing that with us?
Oh,
This
shit.
guy.
No, go ahead. No, let's see how good it is.
I've always wanted to see one of these readings.
Whatever, good luck, buddy. You got it.
No, are you ready?
No, it's fine. Let him do it.
Can we
Oh,
continue?
you don't want to do it?
That should be fun.
All right.
What are you,
Right.
Raj? What are you, Raj?
And the new anchor. Okay, so
That's new
the
stuff.
26-year-old rapper showcased a